So, my other question is, assuming Jennifer was being beaten by Francis in the course of the relationship, it was abusing her, beating her because we have an agreement to get married already. Because you've talked about breach of promise to marry and the fact that Jennifer will get to pay damages. If the reason she refused to marry Francis is because Francis is abusing her, beating her blue and black, and she just says, look, I can't do this anymore, will she still have to pay damages for refusing to marry Francis?
Yeah, that's a good question. However, I'll answer this question using this yes, an instance we can all relate with that woman who was allegedly beaten to death by her husband. Now the question is, the fact that they were married, does that give the man the right to beat her to death? If
No.
that is, if indeed the case can be proved in court. However, if I must speak to your question directly. The fact that a man is married to a woman, or vice versa, maybe the woman can be a black belter, does not give him or her right to beat the other person to death. You understand? And then narrowing it to what we are discussing, can she on that ground refuse to marry Francis?
Yes.
And will Francis succeed in his in an action of breach of promise to marry? Now, before it even gets to Francis suing her for breach of promise to marry, the thing is, she should sue Francis under the law, sue him for assault and battery.
Okay.
So the issue of even a breach of promise to marry will no longer arise. She can even, get a court order restraining him from ever coming close to her.
Okay.
So of course, you can't marry somebody and the court say the woman should stay in house A and the other person should stay in Lagos.
Okay.
So issue of even breach of promise to marry, I think will no longer even come in, because he will be answering to all those actions of beating her up and all that.
Okay, so sir, what I have gathered from this talk now is, if by tomorrow a young man shows up and tells me, I want to marry you, and I say, okay, I will chase away all the other wise men around me and I will go with you, and tomorrow the man wakes up and says, I don't like your shape again, I don't like your face, I want to go with Oju, I can sue the man for breach of promise to marry.
Yes, you can, but mind you, just suing for breach of promise to marry does not guarantee success in court. There has to be hard evidence.
Okay.
For instance, written documents showing that
our text messages suffices. Maybe
Yes,
he was telling me, we are wasting time, let's go to the altar next month.
Yeah, if for instance you can show text messages that we have already agreed that on so dates we are going to marriage registry, on so dates we are going to the church to book what do you call it, a date to start premarital class and the rest of them. Those suffice as evidence that look, there's already indication that you people wants to marry, and then you just suddenly opt out.
So I will not just cry away my sorrow. The court will give me something to just make me feel good. I'm very happy. I like this topic I like this.